All right, this is Joe Leigh for Seconds Out, back with Jaykae. We're at the new gym again. Still not officially open yet, but we're almost there.
It is. We can say it's open now. It is open now. Classes and that will be available next week and things like that. But this is for like the sponsors, friends and families and things like that. And then we'll have a bit more of a certified official opening as such, I think, in a week to come. Yeah.
This one's more like a kids' day.
It's got all the kids in there having the WrestleMania Royal Rumbles in there. Spencer's having a baby. Well, he's not having a baby. His missus having a baby now as well. So it's all gone mad today, man. Spencer's having a kid, and yeah, I'm just holding down the fort, man.
That's good to hear. What's happened to men in boxing? Spencer's having a baby. Benn's probably going to have a baby soon.
Is it true? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, there's another one of us that's dropping as well. It's not my place to say, but there's another kid that's about to land soon as well. So yeah, man.
Did you get the joke about Benn with the clomiphene?
God, I didn't, nah. I just thought his missus was pregnant.
Yeah, we could talk about that in a minute, but did you watch the Deontay Wilder fight last night?
I seen the clip and then what a shot he caught him with, man. I can't believe he knocked him out like that. From there. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it up here quickly. Got it on Twitter now. Talk us through this. It's for end of the first round. It's a right hand. He looks dead.
Yeah, he's out. How long was he out for? It's like that Tyson Fury moment. It looks like Fury again on the floor, man, before he wakes up. Swear.
Yeah, I think he was out for a good 2 minutes.
My phone's over there.
Yeah, we got heavy hitters in the building today. We've been hitting the punch machine. What was your high score?
I got 830 something on that. That was my high score. But the high score on camera was 830. I got a bit more than that, but yeah. It's hard, that machine is. Fucking solid, man.
He's been taking it everywhere. I've seen a lot of people hit him. He looks about 90 kg and he got 840. Yeah.
Mine was a machine, bruv. Venom power, yeah. Macau Wright, yeah, he's a big lad.
If he got 840, then there's something wrong with the machine, I think.
I got the top score, I think 869 or 870 or something like that. So, yeah, man, it's tough, man.
Anyway, let's get back onto it. Deontay Wilder, he's potentially going to fight Andy Ruiz. Well, he is. That's what's planned next. And then if he wins that, which a lot of people will expect, he fights Fury for the 4th time. Do you want it? Because some people have said they'd want to see that again.
I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it again. We've seen it at the worst Fury. We've seen it at the best Fury. So I don't think anything else could possibly happen. Deontay Wilder gets stopped again if it happens again. Deontay Wilder needs to fight AJ. That's what I think they should do.
I think everyone would want to see that fight, no matter when it is, before or after this world tour. Wilder AJ is probably the most exciting fight in boxing.
They ain't got bouts, it doesn't matter, they just got to go and have it. It's a big payday for both of them. It's been spoken about for years. 2 absolute monsters, and it don't last more than 3-4 rounds maybe. Either way, I don't know who wins that fight.
What about Ruiz versus Wilder? Because Wilder's obviously got the power, that just goes without saying in every fight.
Ruiz is in very good shape, but I don't think that does him any favour, especially not against Wilder. I think Wilder stops him. Yeah, not as easy as Helenius, but maybe 10 rounds maybe. I think he would get him out of there, I think it was too much for him, too strong for him.
Fair play. I don't know if you got a chance to see the Kambosos Haney rematch again.
I didn't, nah. Yesterday was mad. There was too much boxing on to keep up with it. And that happened. Was it this morning that happened?
Yeah, it was at 4:58. It was just before Wilder ring walk.
Weird, because obviously it's Australia, so I didn't know how they was going to do it. But that's probably the only bit of boxing I didn't get to see last night,
Yeah, so what happened was, it was for Vegas timing. So I think it was earlier in Australia, so that they would fit Las Vegas, 10 p.m. in Las Vegas. So it was almost if it was in Vegas for us watching in the UK. It was the same as the first fight. What do you think Haney should do now, though? Because he looked very, very slim the way.
I don't know if either of them will make that weight again. It's not my decision to make. It depends. I didn't see how good he looked yesterday at the weight. I don't know how well he performed. But if he's still got it in him, it's up to him, isn't it? He has definitely got it in him to go up a weight, though, and still clean up in them divisions. He's one of few that could do that.
I think if he was to go up, there's so many people he could fight. I don't know, super lightweight. Who do you think Devin Haney's first fight could be against?
You'd have to ease him in a bit first, innit?
Do it like the UFC, straight into a title fight.
I wish it was like UFC. That's what UFC is so appealing to me, man, because they all fight each other at the same time. The best fight the best at all times. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Devin Haney, what, at super lightweight? Who could he fight? See how far Dalton's in, innit? That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Dalton Smith and Devin Haney in the future, super lightweight. That'll be that's a good fight, man.
Yeah, man. I think it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, Dalton's rated very highly in the UK. I
think he's world class. That kid is, man. Like Sonny's been telling me forever about him. Big up Grant. I know Grant as well. Oh, there's some noise over there. Oh, he's done it. He smashed it. Is that Junior? Yeah, man.
High score.
Yeah, high score, 884. We called him down specific. We told him come down and beat the score. We'll give you a winner. What was he saying then? Dalton Smith, absolute class. He's fighting Casey Benjamin, big fight as well, man. Don't underestimate Casey. Probably one of my favourite fighters at Eastside. Absolute monster as well, and I can't wait to watch that fight, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Good fight, man. Very good fight. Don't underestimate Casey in this fight either, man. He's a very, very good boxer. His only loss is at some tournament and in a prize fight. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a very good boxer. He's definitely at British level, and he deserves to have a fight like this. It's just a shame it's against Dalton because I like both of them.
No, I agree. I think that's a good fight. People underestimate Casey. Haven't seen a lot of him. He's been on Sky and stuff as well. But Sky Sports last night, Marshall, Shields, Marshall. Do you think it was a close fight?
Nah, not as close as Sky had it, nah. 96, 95 or 94. One of the scorecards was like a bit stupid. Shields won that fight quite comfortably. Stuck it all over. Yeah.
What do you think of this, like, in terms of legacy for female boxing, but the fight itself?
The card was good. It's big, man. I can't lie. Where did they do the show? Where was it?
O2.
So how much that? 20,000.
That's 16, 17, maybe 18.
I seen it get promoted as sold out. So fair play. Hats off to her, man. It's a big achievement, man. Killed it.
What about the Baumgardner fight? She won that. I didn't get to see it. I was working in Sheffield, but did you?
No, I didn't. We was in here doing putting up the sponsor signs and things like that. I thought she'd win, but everyone else is saying that the other bird won. It's named Michaela. Yeah. Everyone's saying she won, yeah. But I didn't watch it, no.
I think from what I'm hearing on Twitter, it was quite close, but Sky commentators were saying it was Maya, but obviously Baumgardner signed to Matchroom, so there could have been a thing of like they're trying to put Maya in a better light.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. I'm not sure, man. But like, what's her name? Caroline Dubois. That's the absolute mad thing. She's ferocious, bro. The body shot that she caught that bird with last night, that was sick, man. That's who I'm looking forward to watching from all of this, Dubois.
Okay, and then I don't know how we've gone from all of these world-class fights. We're going to go to the Misfits show as well. You said to me a minute ago you caught some of that.
Yeah, had to watch Slim and Ryan Taylor. Had to watch that one because obviously I know Ryan. Ryan's been here before and done a session. Yeah, Ryan's been here. You know what? Well done to him. Done much better than everybody anticipated. Slim's meant to be a killer. Has been a killer. He's knocking man clean out, left, right, and centre. But fair play to Ryan. I think his nose broke in the second round when he went down. Dug deep and stayed in there. Caught my man with some big shots as well. Which other fights did I see on there? I seen the last fight that Swingler. I seen his knockout. That was just looked like a mismatch to me. Looked a bit unfair. Yeah. So the main event was Ryan Taylor Slim, though. Really. I'm pissed that Tom Zanetti and that other kid didn't fight either. Pissed. That would have been a good fight.
I think the Ryan Taylor fight was the people's main event. I want to talk about the Conor Benn situation. We were saying at the start, obviously, Conor's taken the clomiphene. He's been popped, but also there was something in January. He was late to sign up to testing. Do you believe he's innocent?
Not totally. From what people are saying, nah, not really. Nah, can't be. From the flags that are showing, nah, but it's not my space to say anything and things like that. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like, you just saying that January thing, that's news to me. I don't know about this shit. So, what it looks like, yeah, he definitely did do it on purpose. I'll be honest with you. He had to win the fight, bro. By all means, you get me? So, maybe. But, like, what it looks like to me, yeah, he did. Do I know for certain? No, I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there's that. There's the fact that he's probably the most improved boxer over the last year and a half.
Conor's a bad boy. I love Conor Benn. I was rooting for Conor Benn the whole way, man. I've never seen a tide turn so fast. Everyone I was speaking to was like, the 50-50 maybe who they think would win, but everyone wanted Conor to win. You get me? Who I know, my people. Within 10 minutes, everyone wanted Eubank to win if the fight was going to carry on. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going to happen in the future with Conor, but that fight at a stadium now, it can happen. That fight's huge. Look how big it was. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's even more bigger now, bro. It's mad.
It's weird. I literally love... Conor was probably my favourite fighter up until this happened. It's a shame it's happened now, but do you feel like it makes this a bigger fight now?
Definitely makes it a bigger fight, 100%, bro. I don't think there's any bad blood because my mate went to meet and greet with Eubank Senior and Nigel Benn the other day. Yeah, my mate was there. So if they can chill with each other still after all these mad couple of weeks that have happened, then they can still get on. They can definitely still negotiate between teams and make the fight happen. Eubank wanted the fight to happen. Junior wanted to still fight, and he still made weight. Fair play to him, you get me? So 100% the fight happens again. Depending, bro, you've seen people come back for paydays and things like that. It'd be nice if it could happen now or in the near future, but even if it happened in fucking 3-4 years, I'd still watch it. We'd also watch it, do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Did you feel for Senior? Because obviously Sebastian, his son, passed away, and he was saying mad stuff about, I don't want to lose another son because of the weight cut.
Deep, bro. No one can, unless you've lost a child, you wouldn't be able to even comprehend what my man's feeling, do you know what I'm saying? So it's he's obviously concerned for his son. Obviously, he doesn't want nothing. He's not worried about his son in the fighting aspect, but obviously bringing him down in weight, and who's more experienced and knows about things like that apart from Chris Eubank Senior? My man's been through it all, bro. So he knows what it takes to put your body through things, and you know what I'm saying? And he might have had a feeling something was going on over there as well. He probably wasn't sure, and because he's such an outspoken, madman, people say, you get me? Because he's a funny guy and the way he speaks, he's not an idiot. You get me? So best concerns for his son, and fair play to him, man. I would with my son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I need to apologise. I don't know how. This is one of the best sound recordings there is about, but this is loud as well. So if it's not good, then it's not good. But got to end on Leon Edwards. Obviously, we spoke a bit about it last time, I think. But headshot, pound for pound, headshot dead. That was such a sick moment for British martial arts, but from Birmingham, you know him personally. How good was it to see that?
One of the best things I've ever seen from a fan perspective of any sporting moment. One of the baddest moments ever, I think, and it's even more of a blessing that I'm not just a fan of the person. It's someone I can communicate with and see, and do you know what I'm saying? It's from the same ends as man, bro. Big up Leon Edwards, absolute monster, and I think if Kamaru takes the rematch next, I think Kamaru's done. That's what I think, because I think the same thing will happen again. I'd like to see Leon get a defence against Masvidal at Wembley. That's what I want to see, I'll be honest with you. I'd like to see him have a run at it. Don't just throw him back in there with Kamaru Usman. Let Usman recover for a bit, man. His head got licked clean off. It takes time to come back from that, and to have a rematch with that same man again, it's going to be mentally hard to even think about fighting that man again. And I think Leon's confidence is only going to grow. So I'd like to see Leon versus Masvidal.
Yeah, that is such a good fight. On Twitter, obviously Masvidal's calling for that fight. Now he's the champion, Leon, and Leon refer to me as Mr. Edwards or Sir, and get on your knees and beg, and I may consider it. That's some.
Because when Masvidal was getting all the play, he didn't want to even know about Leon Edwards, because Leon was just grinding away quietly. You get me? And now look at him, he's world champion, welterweight, bad man.
He will take the fight though. As much as Leon is playing around with him now, he knows how big that fight. He came up
to make his money now. There's only there's going to be money fights in the division, and Masvidal's definitely one of them. Who's not going to watch that fight? There's history. What happened backstage before when he punched Leon? All the fucking shit they've spoke in between these years. Masvidal on the rise, then taking a few losses. Leon coming up, winning the world title. It makes sense if you ask me. Yeah.
Do you think Usman Edwards too could sell out Wembley with Paddy, Darren on the undercard?
I think the way UFC have been building in England, with Paddy and Darren Till and Molly and these what's that, Tom Aspinall and these they could build a big show, but now you've got a world champion, 1,000,000%, bro. Honestly, I think they could do it, man. Football stadium next, I imagine, and then probably a Wembley. That's what I think they'll do.
Man, thanks for your time. That was a good one.
Joe Leigh, thanks for coming down, man.